The Filipino Nursing Diaspora Network, FiND, in partnership with Cavite State University, College of Nursing, Learning Through Crisis, a look back. Year 2021, a year to inspire, aspire, build, and to share. The Filipino Nursing Diaspora Network, in partnership with Cavite State University Don Severino de las Alas Campus and Don Cavite Philippines College of Nursing, came up to a partnership to leverage education and enhance the learning experience of nurses in the Philippines and around the globe. Filipino Nursing Diaspora, FiND, founded in 2018, the network is based in Sydney, Australia, and is an international professional organization serving the Filipino nurses who are working and living outside of the Philippines. The network was an offshoot from the International Roundtable Meeting of Filipino nursing leaders held at the Australian Catholic University last July 16, 2018. The network's mission is actually to enhance the role and value the Filipino nurses across the globe. Cavite State University College of Nursing, the College of Arts and Sciences offered the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program in Cavite State University in school year 2002 to 2003 as per approval of the BOR Resolution number 57 series of 2001. For indeed, from an insignificant beginning to the college current status as being one of the biggest in the school community, it has grown to be one of the finest among state universities. Now headed by Dr. Evelyn Del Mundo, the college continuously upgrading its quality of education by producing competent nursing graduates, provision of state-of-the-art facilities for instruction and research purposes for students as well as its faculty members, recruitment of highly qualified faculty, and establishing good and strong affiliations with various government, private hospitals, and health centers. Webinar Series Number 1: How do healthcare professionals correct misinformation in social media? With guest speaker Dr. John Robert Bautista, held last August 29, 2020, with GAVSU Coordinator to FiND, Ms. Karen Luella Rint, RN Man.
Number one, at least dito sa US, is yung vaccine. So there's always a debate about vaccination here. So they usually encounter vaccine misinformation.
I can say that all of us in the nursing profession were caught off guard to face this pandemic situation. It is very challenging experience for us as nurses in the academe. But I believe that caring is in the blood of the Filipino nurses.
Webinar Series Number 2: Evidence-based community interventions for diabetes and hypertension among Filipino American, global implications with guest speaker Dr. Maria Danette Blum, held last February 27, 2021, with GAVSU Coordinator to FiND, Ms. Karen Luella Rint, RN Man.
The other part is global implications. So it's not actually, it's not just the US. This is the data from the International Diabetes Federation, where if you see all that, like all the arrows here really are going up in terms of the number of diabetes.
Webinar Series Number 3: Perils of Predatory Publishing, How Can Nurse Researchers Lead the Way? With guest speaker Dr. Leodora Labrague, RN, DM, CNE, held last April 18, 2021, with GAVSU Coordinator to FiND, Mr. Ivan Derek V. Waikoko, RN Man.
The Commission on Higher Education has a list of credible Filipino journals. If you are not aware or if you do not know of other journals where to send your paper, I encourage you, look for credible journals listed by the Commission on Higher Education.
Webinar Series Number 4, The Viral Spread of Vaccine Hesitancy, Building Vaccine Confidence via Empathy and Narratives in the Philippines, with guest speaker Dr. Mark Donald Reynosa, held last June 19, 2021, with CVSU Coordinator to FiND, Mr. Ivan Derek V.Y. Coco, RN Man.
So what can we do to alleviate your fears, your anxiety? So what makes you anxious of not getting the vaccine? And then they will start like, because there were some news about Sinovac, and then there's news about this Pfizer, and then you are hearing a lot of narratives in the Facebook that why are they not giving Pfizer to us? We are paying also our taxes, and so on and so forth.
Webinar Series Number 5, Advancing Advanced Practice Nursing Globally, What Stakeholders Need to Know, with guest speaker Dr. Jasper Talarba, DNP, RN, CCRN, held last August 27, 2021, with CVSU Coordinator to FiND, Mr. Ivan Derek V.Y. Coco, RN Man.
It's important to know the different origin or where it started initially. So it was in the 1960s that advanced practice nurses actually started, and the motivation for the creation of advanced practice nurses actually emanated from the lack of physicians and also the rising healthcare costs. So those were the motivations.
Meeting in preparation for November 19 webinar with Dean Evelyn M. Del Mundo, RN, PhD, and Mr. Ivan Derek V.Y. Coco, RN Man. Webinar Series Number 6, Understanding Health Behavior and Application of Theories and Research Among Other Adults, with guest speaker Dr. Maria Joyce Ramos, held this day of November 19, 2021. With CVSU Coordinator to FiND, Mr. Ivan Derek V.Y. Coco, RN Man. In a span of 2020 to 2021, we have made this possible. It helped a lot of people: nurses, students, researchers, members of the academe, professors, community, and many more. Achieving in the aim of imparting scientific and up-to-date knowledge in the area of biological, behavioral, social, and medical science, gaining theoretical and practical knowledge that is essential for rendering intelligent and efficient nursing services. Nursing education also aims to contributing to the all-around development of the individual, opening horizons for the growth of a profession, and the nursing education aims at preparing nurses to carry out researches so as to add to the body of knowledge by means of scientific investigations. Reaching and disseminating information all throughout the globe. FiND and CVSU partnership has brought awareness on health, behaviors, vaccine hesitancy, evidence-based community interventions, and correct information dissemination on social media. And will continue to make things possible. As the famous saying, develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow, by Anthony D'Angelo. Thank you, and more years of strong partnership to come.